Good evening, class. My name is Jenny Hernandez, and this is my Comm 101 class. And today, for my audience members, I have Jessica. I have Alex,
JC.
Joycey, Jane, and last but not least, Abigail. So today, for my speech, I will be introducing how my speech will inform my audience on how social media changes lives. You have just been assigned three different projects from three different classes. Sounds like my communication class. Chances are very high that if you are a social media user, the first tab you're going to open is your Facebook feed. Then, while you're working on your project, we will keep referring to that tab to look for your beloved notification sign to see if any of your friends have let you know for plans of the night. This is a situation that many college students struggle with, I included. Social network doesn't only interest me because I'm a millennial, but also because I'm a member of most of the larger social networks like Facebook and Twitter. I've been on Twitter for since the service started in the early 2006, and throughout the past 3 years, I've seen firsthand growth that Twitter has gone through. College students rely on Facebook and social networks like to connect with friends, family, and classmates just to exchange information, chat, or just to see what one another are currently doing. We rely on these technologies a lot in our daily lives, but throughout our busy lives, we never really take the time to understand the history of it all and the alternative uses of these services. So I would like to tell you today about three aspects of social networks. First, the history of social networks. Second, the use of social network services. And three, how social networks have influenced our lives. These are the three things that I will tell you more about today. According to Dana Boyd and Nicole Ellison, author of Social Network Sites, Definition, History, and Scholarship, social networks must contain three elements in order to be named such. Those three elements are: one, construct a public or semi-public profile within a bounded system; two, articulate a list of other users with whom they share a connection with; and three, view their list of connections and those made by others within their system. All of those current social medias like Facebook, Twitter, and MySpace fall under these categories. The first website to launch with the specific for a social network was called 6degrees.com, which opened its virtual doors in 1997. The service was the first to combine the three social network principles into one site. For 2 years after 6 Degrees started, there wasn't much innovation in the world of social networks. But in 2001, other sites like LiveJournal started coming up soon after. In 2000, 6 Degrees was forced to shut down because the service could not find a profitable way to sustain their business. To make a social network profitable today, varieties on 6degrees.com rely on online advertisements as a way to get money and support their services. From firsthand experience, I know that advertising in online spaces is very profitable and allow these companies to pay their bills and not fall into the same situation that 6 Degrees did in 2000. Microsoft, for instance, actually has 4 people who scout the social network looking for people with questions about their services and how they can reply to them and fix the issues that they currently have. Many people use social networks to communicate with their peers and people who they share common interests with. Communication has influenced the way we live. Social networks allows people to share not only typed text with one another, but also multimedia in the form of photos and videos, which is where we get memes from. Social networks gives us a voice online that allows us to communicate in almost real time with other people that share similar interests. This instant access to people to talk with us gives us a sense of community that could not be reached before the evaluation of social network. In January, when the U.S. Airway plane crashed into the cold Hudson River in New York, bystander took a picture, and it was first to broadcast the event before the news reporters could even get to the crash. The propaganda and the story went on Twitter, and from the picture he got over 40,000 views in the course of 4 hours. Also, universities have started opening doors to the possibilities of social networking. Even USC updates using Twitter and Facebook to spread news about campus activities. Birmingham University in England, however, is currently offering a master's degree in social media. Doctors are not about to be left out of the social media room either. According to the health affair journals, a few health providers have taken to social network as a way to spread medicine help to patients who need home attention. Many health professionals began thinking about using Twitter when the swine flu broke out in April. In conclusion, I have discussed with you the history of social networks, the use of social networks, and the changes social network has brought to our lives. The next time you log on to Facebook to share the latest information about your life, just remember that you're just one in 300 billion, spending over 6 billion minutes of your life on the social networking service. Thank you so much for your time, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.